Thanks, Vicki. We have two road bumps on the domestic relations floor, but actually two road bumps for the entire building. I'll deal with them separately. The first one is somewhat well known. There's massive construction going on in the courthouse with redoing the HVAC system. And from the first week, December 10th to December 16th, the west side of the building will be cold and uninhabitable, which means all the courtrooms on that side will not be open. The second week is December 17th to December 24th. For those days, the courtrooms on the east side of the building will be cold and uninhabitable and will be closed. Fourth floor is doing other things. Second floor is doing other things. I'm just telling you what we're doing in the domestic relations room, which of course is the third floor, and it also includes Judge Sexton and Judge Deaton's courtroom on the second floor. During the first week, 304, 306, and 2002 will be closed. Their calls will be heard by the east side rooms. Some of the judges who are closed, 304, 306, and 2002 on that first week, may still Zoom their call from home. Let me digress for a minute. All of the judges now have the capability to Zoom from home, from someplace else than the building. We have access to ducts and the court files and such, so we can do that now, which we didn't have before. This is new. So for the first week, Judge Hayes, Judge Davenport, and Judge Sexton may still handle their calls from home on Zoom. If they're not going to do that, then there will be live judges on the east side of the building to handle their calls, and of course to handle any emergencies or orders of protection that came in on any of the calls. Second week, December 17th, December 24th, 2001, 3001B, 3003, 3005, 3007, 3009, all closed. The only room that will be open that week functioning with a judge is going to be 3006. Once again, some of the judges on all those closed rooms will continue to do their calls on Zoom, only Zoom. Any in-person proceedings or any emergencies or order protections will be handled by 3006 during the second week. I wish I could tell you that's the end of the story for this month, but it's not. We all know what's going on in the world, and I know all you lawyers practice in other counties. Check it out. A lot of counties are doing things this week, right now, making these decisions right now. Rules and things are changing every day. Kane County is on the verge. Lake's already done something. McHenry's already done something. We've already done something. We moved traffic court to January. So any of you who do traffic court stuff, traffic court from now to the end of the year has been moved administratively, gone. That leads us to the latest decision that was made this week by the executive committee of all the judges. The fourth floor is doing other things. The second floor are doing other things. So what I'm about to tell you only again involves domestic relation courtrooms and of course Judge Sexton and Judge Deaton on the second floor. Effective November 22, that's next Monday, all domestic relation cases that are in person are canceled. Zoom will live on, Zoom will go on. Some of your judges will be Zooming from the courthouse. Some of the judges will be Zooming from their home. This cancellation is effective Monday and goes through 12/31/2020. Will it be extended in 2021? I don't know. Stay tuned in. What this means is all the Zooms you have are going forward. All the in-person matters you have, which we called exigent under the prior rule that said we could do it in person, that's gone now. The best advice for me on any in-person proceedings you have scheduled between now and the end of the year is you plan on going into that case at the time and the date it's set by Zoom. The judge will be there and it'll be giving you a new date. It will not go forward unless the parties want to try to do it Zoom and the judge is okay with that. That'll be an individual decision on individual cases. But generally, in-person has been, are probably going to be rescheduled because you schedule them in person for a reason. You wanted it in person and we can't do in person, not for now till the end of the year. All emergencies and order protections that come in will still be handled. There'll be duty judges, two of us probably on a rotating basis, kind of like what we did before when we first closed down. We'll handle all of those matters that come up, and certainly any routine matters and walk-ins. And there's going to be walk-ins. Not everybody's going to get this word, and so we'll have judges there to handle those things. The Zooming proceedings that the judges will do, again, will be either from an offsite, probably their house or somewhere like that, or they will be here, but you can't come to the courtroom and you can't come to the courthouse. That's the whole purpose of this thing, is we're shutting down the traffic so that we help stop the virus. That's it in a nutshell. There's a lot of details. I can tell you the domestic relations administrative staff are going to be cut down to probably 2 people a day. So that'll even make it harder for you guys to get a hold of us and schedule things. Sorry about that. But we have to cut them down too, so that they're less exposed. The law library is probably going to be closed. But you got to check with everybody to see what else is going to be available. So December is going to be a Zoom only month is basically what I needed to tell you. So that's the good news, or the bad news, or that is the news. And stay tuned, because these things tend to change suddenly and quickly. Thanks, Vicki.